Good evening. This is Shawnna Johnson with Sovereign Class Media Publications. I am here with the first black woman who touched down on Channel 9 News. Could you tell me a little bit about your background, yourself, and what you've just recently accomplished?
Well, first of all, on last Thursday, I was honored as Woman of the Year. I'm quite honored for that, and I'm so happy I just can't express. I was the first Miss Cincinnati, and then I went to California and became Miss California to the Biltmore Hotel in Los Angeles. And I have been working at Channel 9 for 37 years, under 10 managers.
So you were the first black woman to actually touch base. So how did that feel? That had to been an accomplishment.
It has been, but it's a great place to work, and I've enjoyed myself so very much. And every manager I have had, they have all been wonderful. And I was in the Beverly Hills fire, and I lost my voice for 3 months and couldn't talk above a whisper. And this play relates a lot of the background of what I have been doing as a jazz singer, rhythm and blues, and all of that until God touched me and my life and my voice. I asked him if he would give me back my voice, that I would sing nothing but sacred music. So now I'm so proud that I received the doctoral degree June the 5th in singing sacred music. And I sing all over the United States. And for even Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth, I went to his funeral, and I have been doing concerts at his church, Greater New Life Baptist Church, for 26 straight years. For the First Baptist Church of Mount Auburn, I have been doing 23 straight years of concerts. St. Stephen's AME Church, 21 straight years. So you see, I have really been singing since I gave my life to the Lord. And I will tell you, as I could relate to what was going on in the play tonight, because I have known people who have been in encounter with that kind of a situation with a family.
Right.
But it only takes God to bring you back together and put you together again. So I always say, no matter what you're going through, God is right there in the midst of it all.
That's right.
I know what has happened with me. I give God my total praise. And as I say, give me my flowers while I'm still able to see and smell them. Because without God, there is nothing I could do or be. But with God, all things are possible. And you can do and be what you want to be. I sang on the Good Morning America. Oh, what a beautiful morning, nationally. I sang in Toronto, Canada, and I was nominated for the International Gospel of Music Hall of Fame. So you see, God is just good in my life. I give him my total praise, and still glad to be on top of the ground, and the ground not on top of me, because there were 157 people that died in that fire. So I know that God had a hand on me, and he still keeps me in his care. And I just love him with all my heart. There's nothing like serving the Lord.
That's definitely right.
First Baptist Church of Walnut Hills. Have been there since 1962, and my pastor is Reverend Keith Turner. And you're talking about somebody who can pick them up and lay them down, filled with the Holy Spirit. He is quite a pastor.
Wow.
And
wow, that's an amazing.
It's so nice of you to ask me for the interview, and I'm glad I could do it for you.
Okay, and if there were any young ladies or minorities out there that needed some sort of inspiration, what would you give them? What would you tell them?
First, put Christ in your life, and do all things, no matter what you're going through. It seems like there's no hope, no way out. There's always a way out with God. And if you put him in your life, if you just say, God, I believe in you, believe that your son died on the cross, and say, God, whatever it is I'm going through, only you can make the way, because you trust in him, believe in him, And with God, all things are possible, and only what you do for Christ will last.
That's an amazing story, definitely. I do have one last question. What are some of the adversities you had to get over accomplishing being the first black woman to ever touch base on Channel 9 News?
Well, I give a lot of the credit to Dr. Martin Luther King and especially to Reverend Shuttlesworth, knowingly that he has meant a great deal in my life. He instructed me what I could do to be, as my grandmother said, you can be what you want to be.
Right.
You can do what you want to do. Only let God know what it is, and He will make a way. If you make one step, He will make two. I made the first step to go there. I didn't know whether I would get hired or not, but I was hired, and I've been there for 37 years, and I'm just happy as I can be to know that I have paved the way for so many other blacks that came there, and anchor men and women, both black and white, that I have talked to them while I was there to tell them just what I'm telling you, as I would say to any young person trying to make it in life. You can do it, and you can make it. As I say to you, you're beautiful. God made you that way. And you just keep doing what you're doing. And with God, as I said before, all things are possible. Nothing is impossible when you have Christ in your life.
There we have it. We have an inspirational story from a black, accomplished woman here. Very inspirational. This is just great. So thank you so much for your time. It's been a blessing having you here. What did you think about the play, though?
The play was beautiful because it's in many ways educational. I know Bobby Hilton, he's the pastor of the church, that he can sing, and the song, he says, God did that thing. And it's one of my favorite songs. And Reverend Cousins, I know him, and my good friend of mine is Lincoln Ware, and I always tease him about his bald head.
Yeah, he's a great leader, too. He is a great man.
He is, and he's inspirational to the young people, and he's always doing great things in this community. And I want to be just like Lincoln when I grow up.
That's funny. I think you're an accomplished woman. Amazing story. Thank you so much. This is Sovereign